take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Washington Huskies, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Makes the grab, it's Johnson. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. And here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. A play action, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass caught on a comeback route. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Caught quickly. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here's the second down play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to chuck it again. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Throws it to the right. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And the Canes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the 1st down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
On 1st down, it's play action. Finds an open target on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
On the move now. Caught on the shovel pass. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Washington offense will take over 1st and 10.
Hand it off. He finds some space. Here he goes. Muscles past the defender. At the 30 now. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
The Huskies are in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Fights off the defender.
It's the running back. He's knocked down at the 7-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff in a single back formation. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Brings up 3rd down.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Hurricanes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
The defense did their job by pressuring him, but you got to bring the quarterback to the ground. He's too athletic. If you don't wrap him up, he flushes out to the right, evades the defenders, and makes a nice, accurate throw for a 1st down.
He bought some time, now lets it go. That's caught. It's caught. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To the air, it's Lindsey. Looking for his back. Finds his target. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
goes in motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? To the air. It's Baker. Finds his man. It's Harris. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defense showing blitz here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw testing the middle. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. Out past the 30. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The pocket breaking down. Dump off caught by the running back. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
At the 11-yard line. 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to throw. It's Baker. With the catch, it's Harris. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The defense sits back in a zone. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big game.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Harris. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a first down.
Looking to throw. It's Baker. He lets it go. Caught on the outside. It's Daniels. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And the Huskies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Second down and goal. Assigned quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. To throw, it's Lindsey. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. 4th set of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down. And the Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Washington. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Looking deep to the right side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Coverage team brings down the returner. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still a tie ball game here in the 3rd quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Makes the catch. It's Harris. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Catch made in space. Look out. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy is living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
He He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense operating from the pistol. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Baker. The short hands. It's Tease. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Daniels. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Washington now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. That puts them back on top.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down but missed it.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
At the 25 and 2nd and 10, can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing up, play action. Fires it to the wideout. With sure hands, it's Moore. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment.
He's looking deep down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He hands it off from the gun. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. To dart to the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The Canes pick up enough to get a first down there. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Canes looking to cash in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. He escapes the pocket. He's hit just before the throw, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A handoff from the shotgun. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now the defense will call a timeout. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Touchdown, Canes. And they jump on top here in the second half. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
21, Washington, 17.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring out second down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Grab down the middle. It's Carr. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. He's got room to run. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Lindsey. Pulls it in. It's Carr. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to scramble. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. First and goal, and the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28, Washington, 24.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone on this possession. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. So second down after the incompletion. Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's Baker. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Breaks loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain, short of the first down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down after that previous play. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Nice grab. It's Tees. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Receiver makes the grab and tackled there by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher.
Touchdown, Huskies. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. complete, so it's second down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the first down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
He dumps it off to the tight end. Great, thought they whiff on him. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here.
When there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense, you give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. That ball snagged for a completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and 3. No huddle now for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback making some changes at the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They're going to run it. The soccer with a strong tackle there.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Can he get there on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they don't block the defensive end, he shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a game we're watching here. You take the lead here because the quarterback makes a great throw. Nice job by the receiver going up to make the play. And now you take the lead with less than 2 minutes to go in this massive playoff game.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. returner trying to create good field position. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back, it's Baker. That's caught. It's Harris. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Harris. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Press coverage now from the secondary. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Could take it all the way. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even